Hello, everyone from all around the globe. Today is my episode 30 of my live interview series entitled Real People, Real Stories, Real Results. I'm very ambivalent right now. I'm quite excited at the same time, take a pause and take the next big step. And I'm also kind of, a little bit, let's say, sad that I won't be doing, live interviews as regularly as I did for the past month since mid March. So today is really, really special, really for me, because my special guest is someone that I have, I've been watching because we started at almost at the same time. But like I said, in this business, it's not a race, it's about the journey. So I have my own journey. She had her own journey, and we're very, very happy for each other's success. And you know what? Without further ado, let's all welcome my very special guest, Miss Michelle Macapia.
Hi, Isa. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon from Houston, Texas.
Oh my gosh.
That was a
Can you hear me, Mamich? Can you hear
great
me?
view. Yes, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. All right.
Beautiful intro.
No, I just realized that we came in the business almost at the same time. And
Right.
I could see, the the big changes in our lives, and I'm quite happy about that. So guys, without further ado, I will let Miss Michelle introduce herself to all of us.
Thanks for inviting me here, Isa. And by the way, before I introduce myself, congratulations on your own success. I'm so proud of you. I heard that you're successful in your business too, so I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
And
thank you.
I'm
It's
so glad to have met you finally. Um, Yeah, and actually, right now, I'm personally both nervous and excited at the same time. And this is probably my last interview for this year as well. So,
oh, there you go, guys. This is really meant to be. This is really meant to be, really.
yeah, because you're actually flying home to the Philippines next month. Yeah, that's why. But anyway, yeah, I'm Mitch from Houston, Texas. I'm a part-time physical therapist here in Houston. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm actually from Bacolod City. That's my hometown. And even though I'm working as a part-time PT, I'm actually currently on my leave. Like I think that was 2 weeks ago, nag-file ako ng leave ko from work. And I'm doing the business full time right now. I'm a digital business coach, and we registered our business in the state of Texas as LLC. By the way,
Woo!
so it's legit, guys. This business
This
is
is it now. My
yes.
goodness.
I'm also a mom of two boys, just like you, Isa. I think you're also a wonderful mom,
Oh, thank you.
and and I'm of course a happy wife to a very supportive husband. So yeah, that's just my brief introduction. I hope that
Oh
was
my
brief.
goodness. It is. It is. Well, thank you so much, Coach. And yes, yeah, I have two boys and a girl. And well, you're coming home this November, so I bet you're gonna be celebrating Christmas and New Year over there.
I will, yes.
Bring me home. No, we've been planning since last year, but you know what happened with everything got canceled, and now with all the restrictions and the hassle of some process of just getting home, I'm like, okay, we're going to postpone it, but maybe in the near future we'll go home like you. Well, thank you so much as well for congratulating me. It's so surreal. I know we had quite a difference with in terms of when we accomplished our milestones, but I think I enjoyed the journey as much as you did, and there's nothing quite like a very similar journey in this business, because also I believe it also has to do something with the timing and our very own circumstances. That's why I love this business. It's gonna work for everyone wherever you are in the stage of your life. So I'm just quite excited. So let's get on with our first question. Life challenges before starting a digital business.
Okay. And by the way, before I answer that question, I totally agree with everything that you said. This business, in this business, it's not a race, but it's about how about enjoying your journey. And um, it's just a big there's just a big proof that this business works because, like I've said earlier, Isa, I'm so proud of your success. So I'm so excited. But anyway, to answer that question, that's life challenges before starting a digital business. Okay, so before I found this business, guys, I was working as a full time physical therapist, also here in Houston, Texas. I had a very busy caseload. And prior to finding this business, I had to leave my job for 1 month and a half so I could be with my mom in the Philippines because she got sick.
Okay.
And at the time, I wanted to spend my time with her so I could personally take care of her. But then being away from my job, it also meant that, there's no income.
Mhm.
So when we returned back in Houston, I mean, my husband and I came back here. We found that we have maxed out our credit cards.
Oh.
We had so much debt. Like, I won't say it, it's just a lot. um, and then I said, Lord, is there a way for us to get out of this financial situation? I mean, I was working as a full time physical therapist. I was thankful for my job because of the decent pay that we got from our job. But then supporting a big family and supporting a family in the Philippines, for me, I think that wasn't enough. And so I really prayed, Lord, if you could show us a sign, just give us the sign. And then one day I found this business. I found this on my news feed one day. And then I was a little bit skeptical, but then I said, maybe this is it. And then it was actually an invitation to an online workshop, and the fact that it was free, I gave it a try. And so I watched, but then in the back of my mind I was like, maybe this isn't real. And then Joe, my husband, said, maybe that's a scam. But I said, well, we won't know until we try, because he's more skeptical than I
As always. So, you know what? I believe we've been praying all along at the same time. I prayed for this business too, really. So it gives me like goosebumps when when you were saying that you were praying so hard to the Lord that give you a sign. I was just like that too, I think. And look at us.
was. And prayer works wonders.
It does. It does. Oh my goodness.
And
All right. So for a second question, major reasons why you decided to do business online. I mean, did you even try any other traditional business when you were in Houston already?
no, not at all. I think yeah, I'm trying to think if I did. No, I can't remember any. Maybe when I was in college, I tried, tried some stuff, but no, I don't think I had a real business background. And because I didn't have any background in business, I wasn't tech
Me too.
savvy.
Me too.
We are not alone, I guess. Yeah, and I think yeah, that was also one of my, I thought, was this business really for me? Because I didn't know how to start my own business. I had no idea. But then knowing that I and my husband were into a lot of debt, and we thought that if we won't look for another opportunity, then how are we gonna change our lives? How are we gonna improve our lives, not just for ourselves but also for our family? And so that's when I decided to really try this business. But Isa, going back to my mom, when I took care of her, I realized when I found this business, I actually realized that what happened to my mom,
Was
that
it?
moment that I had to leave my job, was a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
I'm having goosebumps, and I hope I'm not gonna cry today. But yeah, that was really a blessing in disguise, because if that moment did not happen, I probably wouldn't have tried this business, which now has allowed me to not just switch from full time to part time physical therapist, but also to be confident enough to file for a long leave. And I don't even know when I'm going to go back to work next year, or when my husband and I are going to return back to the US, to Houston.
Oh.
That's I think for me, that's the, aside from the time freedom, financial freedom that we've been longing, and
Mm-hmm.
aside from the fact that we really want to spend our time with our kids, our parents are aging and the time flies so fast. And to me, this business is a big blessing that will allow me to go home, which is going to be next month, and then spend
Woo!
time with them and prove to them that I'm there for them, and that they've been they were there for me when I was younger, and now it's my turn to give back. And
Mhm.
so this business is meant not just for me, but also for my family, especially my parents.
I
So
know.
yeah, I'm having goosebumps.
That's quite amazing. You were saying that, you going home to the Philippines became a blessing in disguise. In my case, I can't help but, kind of match up the similarity. Me being terminated from my nursing job was, it became a blessing in disguise as well, because I don't think so. Like you, I won't think of another way to turn our life around if that life event didn't happen. Oh, Mom
Yeah.
Michelle, I'm telling you.
I said
Okay.
all things work together for good. I really believe in that.
I know, I know. All right. So the third question will be the greatest impact of this digital business in your life. I know you kind of touch about, the financial freedom, but what else could you, be able to share to the viewers right now that really has, from being the old Michelle to the new version of Michelle now?
Kinikilig ako. Yeah, really, because I used to be a very, very shy person. I used to hide from people. And I think that part of the business that I really love is the personal development, because I've learned to actually appreciate not just the business, but myself and the people that I interact with. So aside from that, I also love that because of this business, again, I have been able to enjoy my time freedom. And actually, right now, when you sent me a message earlier, when you said good morning, I just woke up, and that was maybe, I don't know what time it was, but I remember I was still in bed like 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's good.
And
That's good.
today it's Thursday, so that's the one of the blessings that I have from this business. And aside from that, I have been able to, make sure that my parents have all their medications, have all the groceries, all everything that they need. And if they want to go to some places they want to see, just to enjoy the luxury of life,
Mm-hmm.
I really support them. I mean, my husband and I have a very simple lifestyle here in the US. We're just, here at home, we just go to the store, and then that's it. But when it comes to family, we try to spoil our
You
family.
give it all out. You're all out for your family. I can see that. Oh my goodness.
I think that's part of us, maybe part of our tradition as well, that we really look back to our family regardless of where they are right now. The first thing we have in our mind is our family, and we put ourselves last. And I think that that's natural for a lot of people. So
Especially for Filipinos and maybe Asian. I
exactly.
know not that there are pros and cons, but like
Yeah,
I said, it's been a tradition, and I don't think it's gonna go away for for now. No, not really. It's been
agree.
introduced generation. So Miss Mitch, I was just curious. So when you were working full time, were there any like physical did it impacted your health? Because I am a nurse, but it's rigorous. It's mentally and physically exhausting. But for you, isn't it exhausting as as because
Yeah,
how
I
do you
can
feel?
relate. Sorry, I can relate to that. Being in the healthcare industry, when I was working as a full-time physical therapist, I would wake up really early in the morning, and I'd come home when it's already dark, because my caseload would be 8 to about 10 patients in a day. But because I didn't want to cut my time with each patient, I always spend about 45 minutes of my time for each patient, making sure that I give quality care and that everything they need are taken care of during the physical therapy session. But that also means that I'm taking away time for myself and my family. So
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing, but then that doesn't end there. When I come home, I would still do the paperworks. So
Oh,
and
okay.
driving, even when the weather is off, sometimes I would still have to drive because I promised to see a patient at this time of the day and that. But of course, it's different if there's a storm. Then we don't go, we don't drive out to,
Mhm.
we don't drive out. So I think those are
The
well, those are
struggles, I think there's really a struggle. It's a blessing. We've been employed, you are employed, but the thing is, the things that goes with being employed, like the travel and the time taken away from being with your family, and taking time away from taking care of your own body, of your own self.
exactly.
That's the price. That's the price. And yeah,
Yeah.
I just came into a realization. I mean, I just work per day, but when I work and I come back home, I'm spent mentally and physically, and I'm just working per diem. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, and when I was terminated, I was sad. I was really sad, devastated, and I get even to a depression for for some months. But you know what I said? I think it's been, like I said, this business came at the right time, and it became a blessing in disguise. That unfortunate event, but I'm like, wow, look at us now. I'm like, I'm homeschooling my three kids. And that's one of my husband's, dream. I am not even pregnant with a first child, and he was already yapping about this homeschooling. And I'm like, I can't do that. I want to work. That was me. I'm like, when I give birth to our child, I want to go back to work. I don't want to stay home. And then, you know what? What a total, 360 degrees like turn of events. Now I don't want to go back. And I was like, especially right now. But
Yes.
you know what? I'm still praying every single night with the kids, that, all healthcare professionals, nurses, PTs, everybody. I'm like, I don't know how they do them, but I do salute them. But it's
Yes.
just quite amazing that for us, we were able to take a different route, and we give ourselves like a huge gift, I could say. And my journey's not easy. For sure, I know you also have some struggles, but we push through, and look at us. I'm just so happy.
God, God opened a new door for us, and
I
it's beautiful.
It is. It's not only changing, our lives, but like you said, the lives of other people around us, especially our family. So
Right.
it's just quite amazing. You know what? There's a lot of people who are watching us because they know that this is my final episode for the live interviews. So let's go and say hi to them. Miss April May Acuna, she's watching from BC, Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yay, congratulations. Yes, thank you so much. And Miss Jel G. Canastillo. Hi, beautiful moms. Wow, she's watching from Kuwait. I don't know what time is it in Kuwait right now. Thank you so much for watching. Miss Amy Magan, watching in Edmonton from Canada. Gloria. Hello, sister. Hello, watching from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And yes, congratulations. Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment.
Thank you.
And Mr. Ryan Alexander Lee, this business is also my security. He's been one of my guests with my business chat Tuesday, and he's in the Philippines. See?
Awesome. Wow.
Yes, he's in the Philippines.
We're worldwide.
Yes, worldwide. Congratulations, Sis Isa, for you. Thank you so much, Kapati. Thank you so much. And yeah, we're waiting for the next step. I'm waiting. I need to go to the next step. And yes, she says good luck. And another one, Miss Marcel Mercado Reyes. Oh, you're from New York. We have to meet. Thank
Hello.
you for tuning in. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And of course, I will not let this, last episode without you guys letting know about, about, what we do every Tuesday and Thursdays. So I will let my special guest over here to, promote and, our business. So, Mom Mitch, I will let you invite all these beautiful people around the globe. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. And again, congratulations to you, your success, Isa. I
Thank
see how excited you are and how happy you are. So I hope that people will also try this out because, again, guys, you won't know until you try. And it will only take you 90 minutes to actually watch the free virtual workshop. Now, what will this offer you? Why do, for example, people ask me, why do I need to watch the online workshop? Okay, number one, it's free. Another is that it's virtual, so you will actually see illustrations in there that I cannot tell you
you.
when I type, when I type in words, right? And yeah, so 90 minutes, and then you decide if it's for you or not. So the webinar is every Tuesday and Thursday in Texas time. It's 7 p.m. CST, in New York time, 8 p.m. EST. And the website, my website is www.joeandmitch.com. And for Isa,
It's www.mariaisasevilla.com. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Ma'am Mitch. So she was saying, why do you have to do that? Can you tell me what's in it? No, I won't tell you because you know what? It would be a disservice to you, actually, in all honesty, because you have to see it for yourself. You have to take that first step to start your journey. Because really, guys, I've been telling you a lot of times that the first step to start your journey is, to take and, watch this free webinar. And yeah, Mom Mitch is saying that it's different. She could type everything that she knows. But for me, I would say the analogy is like, this is like a movie. I could say, oh, I watched the movie and it's so great. But when it comes to you, oh, what's so great about that movie? So there's two different versions. So you really have to see it for yourself. And you know what? Check it out. It never hurts to create a plan B. And look at Mom Mitch now. She's in what? Indefinite leave.
exactly.
And yeah, when will I see you again? No, I will see.
Anytime.
I will definitely see your posts and travels, and I can't wait for you, to spend more time with your, family in the Philippines.
Thank you, Isa.
Oh my goodness, this is such an awesome, awesome final episode for a live interview series. But I'm telling you guys, I will be back, but not as quiet as regular as I do, like every week for this live interview series. I usually do it on Thursdays. And the business chat Tuesday is, of course, every Tuesdays. But just to accommodate some special guests, I kind of, changed the dates, but it worked out. I was able to bring 30 special people during my business chat Tuesday, and another 30 amazing fellow business owners for this live interview series. I didn't know that I could do that. I mean, for others, it could mean nothing, but for me, who's juggling between homeschooling, being full-time housewife, and doing, the business, I'm saying I'm just doing the business on the side because that's what I want. This is how I want to manage my time. The bulk of my time would still be for my family and to be with my family. That's why I'm here. But I'm just quite blessed. I feel so very blessed to have Mom Mitch here, and yes, she's one of the inspiration. That I'm, that in our community. Our community is really global, and I can't believe she is shy. She was saying,
Thank you, Isa. And yeah, so guys, we're not young forever, so don't get stuck in something that takes your time away from yourself and your family. Please try the workshop. It's free.
oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. Well, I'm going to end this beautiful, beautiful interview that I have with this amazing mom over here. Mom Mitch, congratulations. And I do hope that we meet one day. Really, really, I
Yes,
do.
me
I
too.
always say this to my guests because you know what? Even though we just, met through this interview, and yes, this is just the first time that we talk to each other. We don't rehearse. We didn't rehearse. No, I don't actually have time to rehearse. She doesn't. I mean, today was actually loaded for me. We were in the swimming class for my kids, and I didn't realize they have a trunk and treat in the library. And then after that, Daniel has a tumbling class. I actually have to ask Mom Mitch over here for like 2 times to adjust the time. So, guys, she's just quite very understanding. And yes, if you resonate with her, connect with her, and we would be happy to assist you. Change your lives, create a plan B, and yeah, learn something new. So God bless you all, guys. Thank you so much, Mom Mitch. I think I could go on and go on and on with all this positive energy that we have. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I
Thank
thank the
you.
Lord for every opportunity I get to meet other fellow business owners from our global community. So
God is
there you
good.
go, guys. I'll see you again. I know I'll see you again in the near future. So thank you so much for all your support, guys. Thank you so much, Mamich,
Thank
for your encouragement. I deeply appreciate it, and I deeply appreciate your time.
It's my pleasure. And thank you to Isa. It's an honor to be here. And thank you guys for watching.
All right, there you go, guys. God bless you all. Take care, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye bye.